welcome to the third edition of Marco 5. In this 5-minute video, we will explore 5 topics concerning Marco Island and the greater area. In today's episode, we'll discuss everything from awards and recognition to community outreach. Let's head to the first topic with the Marco Island City Council. Recently, the city of Marco Island recognized the people who allow Marco to run as smoothly as it does. Many of those recognized have dedicated 10 or even 15 years of service to the island and its community. Anthony Gordon has been a firefighter and paramedic on Marco Island for 15 years. Gordon was given the Phoenix Award, which awards first responders who are responsible for a cardiac save in the field. The council also awarded John Kovacs, who is a community service officer, for his 5 years of service, and Frank Clark as the employee of the quarter. Clark is the manager of collections and distribution at the utilities department. Scott Henriksen also received an award for 15 years of service with the utilities department. Manager McNeese was responsible for handing out these awards on behalf of the community. In theatrical news, the Marco Island Center of the Arts held its Playmaker Lab. This lab was directed by playwright and educator Chris Sayette. In 2 weeks, students were tasked with writing, staging, and then presenting short stories. By the end of this time, there were a remarkable 8 short stories to present. During the 2 weeks, students received collaborative criticism and feedback and used it to inevitably improve their play. The students were also responsible for their sets and costume design. What a great program for these students. Well done to all. There's been upsetting news surrounding the black skimmer colony of birds. Visitors and passerbyers noticed chicks who appeared to be limping and sick. This display of behavior is remarkably similar to that of 2020. Last year, it was discovered that these chicks were dying from exposure to pathogens from an unknown source. The FWC, a group responsible for Florida's fish and wildlife, never uncovered the true origin of this deadly bacteria. This has led to yet another season of exposure for these dying birds. Florida has always had issues with the sewage in waters and its subsequent effect on wildlife and the residents' well-being. The director of bird conservation at Audubon, Florida, is said to be actively watching the situation. The question remains, why didn't the FWC find the origin of the issue, and why is this problem still going on a year later? The Marco Island Chamber of Commerce program is back up and running after it ended last year with the rise of COVID-19. This event was hosted on Wednesday, July 21st, and aimed to teach participants about Marco Island through mandatory sessions. These sessions included the background on the island's nature, government, history, and so much more. The first session included a scavenger hunt, a photo shoot, and a luncheon on the Marco Island Princess. On the Princess, participants learned more about the history and nature of the island. After the boat, participants reconvened at Allison and Jim Richards' home for a cocktail party. Steve Lamper, the development director of the YMCA, Julie Wilson, a new resident on Marco Island, and Elizabeth Kester, a hostess and server from CJ's on the Bay, were all present. This upcoming week, participants have the Marco Island Historical Society to look forward to. Marco Island community is stronger than ever as the Marco Lutheran Church recently donated an astounding $11,430 to the Our Daily Bread Food and Pantry. This check was presented at the July Lunch with Friends, which is co-sponsored between the YMCA of Southwest Florida and the Marco Lutheran Church. With the donations from their sponsors, the luncheon was free to charge to all residents 60 years or older. During the lunch, Jane Keister from the YMCA showed off some Tai Chi, while Daisy Arnos, Lauren Drews, and Tony Frazano celebrated their birthdays. What a great program with a beautiful donation. Before I wrap up, I want to share with you all the calendar events for this upcoming week. The full calendar can be found here at www.coastalbreezenews.com, and then you will press the calendar drop-down button. Some exciting upcoming events include free admission to the zoo August 1st and 2nd with proof of residency in Collier County. The Artist in Bloom exhibition at Naples Botanical Gardens running through September 6th is another must-see. And finally, on August 10th, Wine at 5 on CJ's on the Bay is another great way to unwind. If you'd like to add an event, you can contact calendar@coastalbreezenews.com. Thank you for joining me in the third edition of Marco 5. The Coastal Breeze is dedicated to providing local news, and I hope to see you all next week in the 4th edition. To keep in touch before then, you can visit us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, which are all linked below. See you next time.